The man tied a brick to the sole of his shoe and then stood inside the dug tunnel. After that, he stared intently out of the window. Every time there was a thunderclap in the sky, he would seize the opportunity and kick the stone slab fiercely, using the sound of thunder to cover up the sound of the impact. As he kept stomping on it with great force, the stone slabs under his feet began to crack one after another. Then, with a loud bang, a huge hole appeared under his feet. He and his teammate immediately crawled into the sewer to escape from prison. However, to his great surprise, where there should have been a ventilation opening, there was actually a wall at this moment. Fortunately, this wall had been built later and wasn't very firm. Soon, he kicked it open again. Then they climbed into the ventilation duct and found the cell of another teammate. After confirming that the location was correct, the man took out the potion he had stolen before, poured it onto a cotton ball, and then lit it with a match. But just as he was about to throw it down, they suddenly heard the sound of the door opening. They quickly blew out the flame and looked down. It turned out to be the prison warden. What was he doing here in the cell with people in the dead of night? When the man and his companions were confused, the prison warden took away all the prisoners in the cell. The man suddenly thought of an early execution, and his heart sank. You know, as a secret agent who had been lurking in the Kuomintang for many years, the man deliberately revealed his identity and got himself into this prison this time just to rescue the scientist who was imprisoned by the Kuomintang. But if the scientist was executed in advance, it would mean that all his previous efforts had been in vain.